Ahoj dámy a pánové, já vás vítám u dalšího videa ze hry Kingdom Come Deliverance. Dneska budeme pokračovat tam, kde jsme naposled skončili, a to bylo tady v tom táboře lapků. Byli tu dva týpci, který jsme poměrně úspěšně vysekali, a teď se vrátíme zpátky za uhlířema, který po nás chtěli, aby jsme právě tyhle dva lapky zneškodnili, a Zrzek, který ho hledáme, už vlastně neměl potom důvod se schovávat, pokud teda jeho problém byly jenom tyhle dva lapkové, což nevypadá úplně, protože z nějakého důvodu jo, to jsem dobrý. Z nějakého důvodu se nachomit k tomu masakru v Neuhofu, a my potřebujeme právě zjistit proč. A proč se schovává. Určitě to nebylo právě jenom kvůli těm dvou lapkům. Tak a tenhle ten červený, víme, že je jedno z těch dvojčat, který Zrzka schovávají někde. Tak ho máš.
You don't have to worry about those bandits.
Really? And I suppose I have to take your word for it.
If you want proof, I can take you to them. Maybe I should have brought you their heads.
I'll take your word for it. All right, a bargain's a bargain. Ginger is hiding out in a ruined hut not far from here. You go along the road to Usaďte until you see a path to the right that leads to a small spring. There's an overgrown path that leads from there right to where Ginger is. Keep your eyes peeled though. You could easily miss it.
Good. Thanks for your help.
Dobře, dobře. Takže na Usaďte, to znamená na sever. Jo, ono nám to udělalo značku. No, dobře. Vydáme se po cestě. Moment, já se podívám. Cože? On říkal něco po cestě na Usaďte, až najdeš odbočku doprava. A ta půjde k nějaký studánce a tam odsaď zarostlá cesta, a ono mi to ukazuje tady. Ty. Takovýhle jakože kousíček, jo. Já to tady zkusím vyškrábat na koni, tak. Jo, takhle, aha. Tady odsud, že prý vede nějaká zarostlá. A nebo to je ta odbočka. Tahle cesta není na mapce, aha. Tam taky říkal, že to bude u studánky. No, to už je ta chata, co já tady vymýšlím, ty vole. Prostě tady v té chatači je Zrzek. A opravdu tady je.
Jesus, you've led me a merry dance.
What do you want from me?
I want to ask you a couple of questions. Why did you run off like that? Where are your cronies? And why did you kill that bandit?
What?
Right, one thing at a time. Why did you run off in such a hurry?
Because I was afraid they'd come back and kill me.
Who?
Those bandits, of course.
To get revenge on you for killing their mate?
Killing? Me? I never killed anyone. God is my witness.
Aha.
I'm looking for your friends. Where are they?
Charcoal burners? They're over at the
To hell with the charcoal burners. Where are your bandit mates?
They're not my mates. They nearly killed me. I recognized one of them, so I thought they'd come back and...
Recognized? Who was it? Talk!
I don't know his name, only that he's from Ushets and he has a limp.
What can you tell me about him? How do you know him?
I saw him a few times in the tavern in Ushets, playing dice and boozing.
And?
I know he lives in a house on the edge of the village, but that's all I know. I never talked to him.
On toho lapku asi vůbec nezabil, on podle mýho o tom vůbec neví. On s nima něco měl a oni si pro něj přišli. A když ho nenašli, tak to tam rozračkovali aspoň.
Why did you kill that bandit?
What? Bandit? I never killed anyone.
This is yours, isn't it? I pulled it from the belly of a dead bandit near the stud farm.
That is mine, but I didn't stab him. That fellow took it from me.
What fellow?
I don't know his name, but he's from Ushets and he has a limp.
He limps and he's from Ushets.
To jsme
It's
slyšeli.
all...
And now tell me exactly what happened. And don't leave anything out.
That's quite a long story.
Don't worry, I won't get bored.
All right. I woke up in the middle of the night because I needed to go for a piss. So I went out into the dark, same as usual, only there was something there that shouldn't have been. At first I thought it was just a trick of the light, but it wasn't. And then it was too late. They went past and I thought they must be horse thieves. I would have yelled, only I was afraid they'd kill me. So I waited until they were out of sight and I started to sneak away, but then...
Then the slaughtering started.
Yeah. I thought they'd steal the horses and ride off. That would be bad enough, but then all the killing started and flames everywhere. It was terrible, like hell itself.
And then?
It seemed some of them didn't like it either. They started squabbling among themselves, and some of them started running back where they came from, right towards me. And I had that thing in my hand, the hoof pick.
So you stabbed the first one in the belly?
No. He ran right into me. He was running fast for a fellow with a limp. He pushed me aside and I fell on the ground. Then he told me I'd better lie low if I valued my life. He ran off with the others. I did what he said and hid. Then the rest of the gang ran past.
And then?
Then I waited in case that limping one from Ushits came back. I didn't dare come out until I was sure. I think it was almost light.
Do you know what they argued about?
I didn't hear everything, but I reckon some of them were only there to steal and wanted no part in the killing.
What about the others? Was there anything you noticed about them?
I don't know. There might have been maybe 8 of them, and 2 of them were really big. That's all I can remember.
That sounds terrible. I know exactly how you feel.
If only I yelled. Maybe they...
If you had, you'd most likely be dead. It probably wouldn't have done any good anyway.
But still...
There was nothing you could do. That's all. I've heard everything I need to hear, so I'll leave you be.
Wait! What about me? Won't you help me out?
Perhaps I could. What would you like?
I'd like to go back to the stud farm, but those cutthroats who want to kill me are still around. Will you help me?
They're out of the way. I ran into them on my travels.
Really? That's great, but
What?
I'm afraid to go back to the farm. I ran away, and God knows what they'll think about it. I don't know if they'll even want to talk to me.
I could go and ask them if it's important to you.
Would you? You'll definitely have their respect, the way you took care of those cutthroats.
Dobře. Tak zajdeme do hřebčí a tentokrát to asi vemem. Moment. Jo. Tentokrát to vemem rychlejc. Tady už máme i značku nějakou, takže... Jsem stejně úplně nepochopil teda, kdo byli ty dva, co po něm šli. To byli nějak... Aha. Co se tady děje? Nikoho nevidím. Ups, tady je. Je jeden. Toho si podáme. To bylo všechno. To jako dostali jedničku. Většinou jich bývá víc. A oni kolikrát zůstanou dřepět někde v křovíčku. Ještě se tam půjdeme podívat. Co jsi měl u sebe? Co to je? Zvyšuje výřečnost. Beru. Tady odsad někde vyběhl, že jo? No, ale vypadá to, že už tady nikdo není, protože... I hudba už se uklidnila. No tak nic, tak to bylo celý přepadení. Prostě borec vyběh z křoví, dostal jednu po šišce. Tak to jo. Tak, já to teda znova našteluju. Sem. Jestli to nechce běžet. Ono by to netrvalo tak dlouho, ale... Proč bychom se měli zdržovat, že jo? Nějak zbytečně navíc. Ne. Tak. Tak zajdeme do toho nehovu, tady už to nekouří. Už to asi stačili. Jo, ale furt tady máme zaparkovaný naše koně. Takže pan Bernard tady se svou partou pořád je. Někde. A nebo... Pan Racek tady na mě čeká. Kde se jako flákám asi, že jo? Já se nejdřív poptám těch sedláků. To je... Tady tý Zdeny. Nebo je to Zdena.
I found Ginger. He begged me to ask if he can return.
Why should I take him back? It might be his fault I had to bury my husband.
What?
Why else would he flee but guilt? The men said they didn't see him in bed. He didn't have a clean conscience because he gave those murderers a signal.
That's not true. He fled because one of the attackers recognized him and Ginger was afraid he'd come back and kill him.
Those are just excuses. He wouldn't dare come back.
But they came back the very same day. If he hadn't run, they'd have killed him and everyone else.
But why would they do that?
Why not? They'd already murdered several people, why not a few more?
And now I'm supposed to take him back? What if they come back for him and kill one of my daughters in the process?
The cutthroats who were after him have been taken care of. And the rest have no reason to return here.
And what about for revenge? I can't take him back.
No, zní to logicky, že jo? Ale asi má
I'm
pravdu.
sorry I had to disappoint you.
Me too. But I can't have him coming back. Not if him being here puts others at risk.
Very well. We'll see if we can't deal with those cutthroats yet.
Then I'd gladly take him back. But not until then.
OK. Co ten Bernard? A proč tam tamhle stojí Racek?
deigns to grace us with his presence.
I was looking for that boy and
And you didn't bother telling anyone.
I had to follow the trail before it went cold.
And what if some bandit skewered you and left you for dead? We'd never find you because you told no one where you were going. How would I explain that to Sir Radzig, eh? I really don't know, my lord. He disappeared without saying a word to anyone. Never crossed my mind he wanted to get himself killed.
I...
Silence! Keep your ignorant mouth shut when I'm giving you the benefit of a veteran's wisdom. You do what I tell you, answer only when I ask, and not go roaming off whenever you feel like it. I'd like to kick your arse back to the castle and be shut of you. But it's true, you're a fucking peasant who knows nothing about soldiering, and it's my job to whip you into shape, so I'm not done with you yet. God have mercy on you if you ever try anything like that again. If you're lucky, I'll only have you whipped and clapped in the stocks. Because if I get my way, you'll be hanged for desertion. I hope we've got that out of the way. I've made myself absolutely clear. And now, let's hear what you have to write.
Já pana Bernarda chápu, ale já jsem se vydal přeci hledat, když on tu nebyl, jak jsem mu to měl říct. On si zdrhnul do lesa, řekl, abych prokecal a já jsem pokračoval, že jo, na vlastní pěst.
I talked to Ginger and found out what happened.
Out with it then.
Ginger fled because he recognized one of the raiders. He was afraid they'd come back to silence him.
Well, he was right. They were asking about him. So who did he recognize?
He didn't know his name. Some fellow with a limp from Ujits.
All right. Since you've gone this far, you may as well ask around in Ujits. We've enough to do here in these parts anyway. Sir Radzig will tell you about it. He said to send you to him if you haven't already been.
I'd like to improve my swordsmanship.
Certainly.
Mohli bychom se tady rovnou něco naučit.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you. Now, pay close attention.
To bylo všechno, jo? Sečný zbraně.
Good day to you.
Jsem vyleveloval takhle. Trénink.
I'd like to improve.
Certainly.
A co to
I'm interested in more advanced techniques.
All right, but it'll cost you.
Wow. Já mám 5 litrů. Já vám to
Now,
dám.
pay close
Se
attention.
s ním dohadovat nechci. Oho. Máme perk point. Bojová zdatnost. Paráda. Hele, ještě zkusím to poslední a to už asi nepůjde.
I'd like to improve.
Certainly.
I'd like to hone my skills.
First, you have to have some skills to hunt.
Já jsem si to říkal.
Well,
Dobře, a ještě má tu obranu. To bych taky asi
can you
mohl
teach me how to
ještě
defend
na obranu.
myself better in combat?
Certainly.
I'd like to practice.
All right. Now,
Can you teach me?
certainly.
I'm interested in more.
All right. Now, pay close.
Co to tam má ještě? Tady ten borec. Sekeru. Se sekerou jsem nikdy nemlátil, ani s halopartnou.
I'd like
Ale
to.
nějaký základ bych se mohl naučit, že jo?
I'd like to practice.
All right. Let it... Now,
Já jsem jí nic nezvedlo. Jsem se... Aha, já jsem si ji asi jenom otevřel, tu schopnost.
I'd like to learn.
Sekeru už jsem se od nikoho učil, ale nikdy jsem ji
I'm interested in-
nepoužíval,
would
takže...
you rather learn the...
Jo,
Well,
takže
I'll
to
think it
nepůjde.
over.
No dobře. To je nějaká práce.
Any chance of
Děláš
some work
něco?
here, Captain?
It all depends on what you're ready to do, my lad. As I'm sure you've noticed, the roads around here are swarming with brigands. Sir Hanush has declared quite a reward for dealing with them.
So what do you think I should do about them?
We know about one of their encampments. It's to the east of Ratai in an abandoned mine. I don't really mind how you deal with them. Anyway, the leaders generally wear spurs, maybe like they're pretending they're nobility. Who cares? In any case, bring me the spurs, and I'll take it as proof that the deed's done.
Very well. I'll see to it.
Wait. In addition, Sir Hanush has offered a reward for every bandit who's killed. So take a good sharp dagger. You'll get a bit extra for each ear you bring.
Isn't that a bit barbaric?
Barbaric ways. Or barbaric...
That does make sense, I must admit.
Přesně tak. Komu záleží na kumánech a jejich uších. A kdo vyplácí za ty? Ne, dělám nějaký uši mám, abych je někomu jako dal? Já jsem přetížený. Jak je to možný? Já jsem od něj něco dostal? Nebo co? Vždyť jsem do teďka běhal. Že jo? No nic. Tohle můžu zahodit. To je zkažený. Tohle můžu asi sníst. Jo. Tohle ještě můžu sníst. Já se snažím právě, abych si udržel tenhle ten perk. Zdravou stravu. Tam mi zvyšuje obratnost s vitalitou, myslím. A na to potřebuju právě nebejt přejedenej a ani nemít hlad. A musím to vydržet. Pokud ten perk ztratíte, tak to musíte vydržet 3 dny. Myslím, že 3 dny, bez toho, aniž by jste se přejedli anebo byli hladoví. Což jako může znít jednoduše, ale jednou prostě se najíte z kotlíku, nevšimnete si toho, že už to bude víc, než potřebujete a je to tam. Tohle přesuneme na koně. Tak, budeme asi tady pobíhat. Hradce kobyla.
What do you want?
Dej taky jméno. 2 zvířata v jednom jméně.
My lord, I managed to find a clue to the whereabouts of the bandits.
Excellent. Bernard already told me what's been happening, but I'd like to hear it straight from the horse's mouth.
The whole story, or just the gist of it, sir?
It's up to you what you consider important.
One of the Neuhoff stable boys, a lad they called Ginger, fled from there and hid out with some charcoal burners. I have to say, there's a lot of them around. I never thought how many forges and ironworks they have to supply.
That's true, but keep to the point.
Oh, yes, sir. I had quite a job finding him. He was well hidden and with good reason. The bandits wanted to kill him because he recognized one of them.
Did he tell you what happened?
He said it wasn't one gang, but 2. And one of them took fright when the slaughter started. Seems they were only interested in loot, so they quarrelled with the other lot. Then it came to a skirmish in the woods and one of them was killed. And the rest of them scattered.
And did you find out where they went?
All I know is one of them is from Ujits. I know enough about him to be able to track him down.
All right, but those cutthroats must know who he is too, right? And if they want to get revenge on him or silence him, you'd better hope they don't get to him before you. So drop everything and get on his trail. Find out what he knows and then report back to me. I'm going to our encampment at Malhaya to oversee the security of the region.
Yes, sir. Why choose Mehuyed?
It's somewhat at the centre of events, isn't it? And what's more, there's another stud farm there.
Sir, do you think they're going to try the same thing again?
I shouldn't think so. Everyone will be on the alert now, but the secluded dwellings are more vulnerable. There are few people in them. They're scattered everywhere and we can't guard them all.
But the bandits won't find much silver in places like that.
There's always a groschen or two, some food and so on. Anyway, how much silver did they get from slaughtering those horses?
True. If they'd stolen them, they could have sold them. Those were fine animals.
Exactly. It's not about the silver. It's about something else.
But what?
Creating fear. Such great terror that you won't even squeak when they come to cut your throat. Never mind raise your hand against them. Fear that will root you to the spot, staring like a rabbit entranced by a stoat, waiting for the death blow to fall. Helpless to do anything about it.
I have some news about the investigation, sir.
Good.
The trail leads to Ujits. I found out one of the bandits is from there.
I see. What else?
That's all I've found out so far, sir.
All right. Come back and...
A to s tím farářem já mu ještě nebudu říkat, protože já ten quest podle mýho ještě nemám úplně hotový. To byl taky nějaký vedlejší quest.
What is it?
Teď se podíváme. Do těch úžic, jestli najdeme kulhavýho luboše. Každopádně do úžic já si asi zase zaběhnu. A asi se na něj trochu vyptáme. Tak, jsme v Užicích. Tak uvidíme, co nám tady místní řeknou o kulhavým lubošovi. Já vlastně, když tak nad tím přemýšlím, já si tady odběhnu ještě splnit ten vedlejší quest. A pak se tady sejdem, já to střihnu a nebo víte co, asi ne. On by ten farář třeba mohl něco vědět o tom Lubošovi, takže se ho na to rovnou zeptáme. Já jsem tady řešil vedlejší quest s nějakou rádoby čarodejnicí a místníma ženskýma a no. Ono je to těžký vysvětlovat, prostě určitě jste ten quest někde viděli. Každopádně... Aha, mluvý muž. Vím něco o tom úžeckém čarování. Přesně tak. A já o tom s ním mluvit nebudu, abych vás úplně nemát tady.
Do you know anyone with a limp?
What would you want with him? Well, it's no skin off my nose. The bastard has a cottage on the edge of the village by the road to Retire.
Aha. Na kraji vsi. To znamená, že jsme ho oběhli. Když jsme se měli tím rychlým cestováním, že jo? Haha. Hop. Na cestě do Ratají, to je tam. Dobře. Tady má... už tam má nějaký problém. To vypadá. Asi si pro něj jdou místní.
Move along, citizens. Move along. There's nothing to see here.
That's what you call nothing to see. I'd like to know what something to see looks like.
By the keys of St. Peter, this is all I need. We'll have to send word to Sir Hanush.
That might not be necessary.
Who are you?
I'm Henry of Skalitz, in the service of Hanush's captain Bernard.
I'm investigating the attack at Neuhof, and I think this could be related.
Well, I'm the bailiff of Auschwitz. And I say we don't want any of that kind of trouble around here. What makes you think this has anything to do with Neuhof?
One of the folk at the stud farm recognized someone from Auschwitz among the bandits.
We have no bandits or murderers around here.
Really? They say he had a limp?
Shit. Well, allow me to introduce you to Limpy Lubosh. Or all that's left of him.
Sakra.
Sakra.
Nothing's ever easy. I'll have to take a look around and ask a few more questions, if that's all right with you.
You can take this mess off my hands and welcome to it. As for what else there is to find out, I don't know. But look and ask all you like.
Zjistím víc o kulhavým Lubošovi. No, dobře. Tak.
When did you find the body? And did anyone see anything?
Just now. And nobody saw or heard anything. I don't know how they could gut him like that without someone hearing him scream.
Who was Limpy Lubosh?
A poor crofter and a scoundrel. Can't say I'm too surprised what happened to him. He kept company with all sorts of vermin. He was always getting into some kind of trouble. Punch-ups in the tavern and what have you.
Did he have any kith or kin in the village?
None. A loner he was. I don't know the last time I saw him with anyone.
How come he limped?
He got that from some villainy or brawl a long time ago.
Has he been up to anything suspicious lately?
I don't know. The last few days he didn't go anywhere. He was home the whole time. But he always kept everyone in the village at arm's length.
Do you happen to know where he was on the night of the Neuhof raid?
I've no idea. He kept his distance from other folk, so you never knew if he was away or holed up at home.
No, dobře. To nám asi stačí. Tam byl nějaký dialog k farářovi, ale to je pořád součástí nějakého vedlejšího questu. Abych možná mohl využít toho, že jsou tady takhle nastoupený, že jo? Třeba tady. Votava.
How are you?
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
Sir Hanush gives a job like that to a young fellow like you? Well, what do I care? Ask.
To je další věc, abych to vlastně mohl někde nahlásit, že to tady vyšetří. I když on vlastně říkal, že to tady mám na starost, když už jsem si to vyběhal, že jo? Takže v pohodě.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
I don't think he was home at all. Wait, are you saying he... Jesus!
Do you know anyone Lubosh used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
I really don't know. As far as I know, he had no kin. I never saw him with anyone.
That man Lubosh who was murdered, what was he like?
He was a strange one. Always drinking, bad-tempered. Lord knows how he made a living. Well, Maybe now I've got an idea or two.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
I didn't see much of him lately, not even in the tavern. Not till yesterday in church, as it happens.
Včera přišel do kostela.
That's all.
Já budu muset za tím knězem nakonec opravdu jít. No, dobře, no. Já bych možná ještě se podíval dovnitř, jestli můžu. Budeme ohledávat místo činu jako v zaklínači.
Judas. Looks like this is meant to be a warning. But for who? And why? Maybe the gang had a falling out. But a bandit who knows how to write isn't something you see every day.
To je pravda.
Lord above, they did a hell of a job on him. Must have been agony. How come no one heard anything?
No podle mýho ho zřídili někde mimo a jsem ho odtáhl. To není možný jinak.
Must have been agony. What's this? Looks like someone's hit him very hard on the head. Could they have bludgeoned him to death and then gutted him? That would explain why he didn't scream.
A nebo tak. Dobře, nic jiného. Tady asi pročesat nemůžu. To jsou jeho hadry v té kupce sena. Asi jo, viď.
Nothing here.
Ne, ale je tady zamčená truhla. No, tu já si odemknu. Co kdyby tam byla nějaká stopa, že jo? To je v rámci vyšetřování. OK, tak tam není nic. To vypadá jako ložnice. Co třeba tady? Má tady ještě kotlík. Jak já jsem na tom? 77? To asi ne. On to přidává přes 20. To já bych se přejet a to já nechci. Ale tady nic zvláštního nevidím. Takže tady už asi žádnou stopu. Žádnou stopu nenajdem, no nic. Tak jo, no. Zavřem to. Jo, oni už jsou pryč. Oni se rozešli mezi tím. To je dobrý. A co třeba? Tady na mě vidí tamhle borec. Tady to vypadá asi, že už nic nenajdu. Asi ani tady ve chlívě. No dobře. Jestli si dobře pamatuju, tak nám Zrzek řekl, že chodíval tenhleten borec zabitej hrát kostky do hospody, takže další logický krok by byl poptat se na něj v hospodě. Já vlastně, ono nám to ale psalo za tím farářem, že jo? No! A mě trochu tlačí čas, takže to bude asi... Já to tady asi ukončím. Já se omlouvám, je to trochu kratší asi díl, než jste zvyklí, ale bohužel, nedá se nic dělat. Já se tady v hostinci vyspím, koupím si tady pokoj a příště se sejdeme zase tady v hostinci a budeme pokračovat ve vyšetřování. No hele,
I've come in the name of Sahanish of Lipa.
Snad zvládnem.
I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
I don't know nothing about it, but you ask all you want.
That man Lubosh who was murdered, what was he like?
I didn't really know him. He kept to himself, even in the tavern.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
Come to think of it, he was in church yesterday. He was even talking to the priest, and I was wondering what he was up to.
Dobře, no.
That's
Tak
all.
jo. Normálně, já si tady vyspím, uložím si to tím pádem a my se spolu sejdeme zase u příštího videa a zajdeme se optat toho faráře, co tak zajímavého o Lubošovi věděl. Ups, tady nemám co dělat, já jsem si nekoupil ten pokoj, ježiši. Ale sorry, ale ještě pokoj.
Can I sleep here?
All right. For how?
No, jasně, že jo.
Just the...
Tak.
All right.
Platí.
Here you are?
You all like it here.
Tak jo, dámy a pánové, to by bylo pro dnešek všechno. Je to kratší video, nedá se nic dělat, příště to napravíme. A já doufám, že se vám video líbilo, pokud ano, klikněte tam palec, klikněte si odběr, pokud to ještě nemáte, klikněte si ten zvoneček u toho odběru, abyste dostávali nějaké upozornění na nový videa. Pokud se chcete dozvědět něco dalšího, nebo o něco dopředu vědět o dalších videích, v popisku pod videem je odkaz na facebookovou stránku, takže určitě mrkněte i tam, popřípadě tam hoďte like. A já se s váma budu těšit na viděnou zase u příštího videa, takže zdarec!